There are countless push-up variations, but not all of them are useful when it comes to efficiency. If you want the best results and make the most out of your workout, you should focus on the best variations for your specific goals. First of all, we take a look at the beginner variations. Here we got incline push-ups, negative push-ups, and push-ups on your knees. Push-ups on your knees is the worst of those three options, because the bent knee position leads easier to an arched lower back position than the straight leg push-up. So always take care that you tilt your pelvis backwards and don't arch your lower back. Incline push-ups on the other hand are great, because here you can adjust the exercise very good to your level. The more you move your body toward a vertical position, the easier it gets. The more you move it toward a horizontal position, the harder it gets. The negative push-up is also a very good beginner variation, especially when you are very close to a push-up on the ground. Here you only use the negative part of the movement until you are able to do a complete rep. If you want to target different muscle groups, you can choose between 3 variations of the standard push-up. If you want to set the focus on your chest, you can do the wide push-up. But for the best possible chest activation, we suggest you to do the wide push-ups on rings. The reason for that is that rings can move independently, so you can use a wide grip at the bottom and push your arms together at the top. This inward movement will engage your chest in an optimal way. If you want to set the focus on your triceps, we suggest you to do diamond push-ups. Using a close grip will move your elbows behind your wrist when you are going down. This position is optimal for your triceps engagement. You can emphasize the triceps even more if you are doing Sphinx push-ups. Therefore, you only bend and extend your arms without moving your shoulders. If you want to target your shoulders, we suggest you to do the pseudo planche push-up. Here you have to lean yourself forward while you do the push-up. The more you lean forward, the more your shoulders travel in front of your wrists and the harder the movement gets. If you're already able to do pseudo planche push-ups and you want to take it to the next level, you can release your feet from the ground and do planche push-ups. This is no longer a variation of the standard push-up, but it's very effective for your shoulders. Of course, you should start with the tucked planche push-up and work yourself up to the harder versions. The more you extend your body, the harder this exercise gets. Another way to target the shoulders is a pike push-up or handstand push-up. In both movements, you move your body in a nearly vertical line up and down. This vertical movement has a big impact for your shoulders, such as the other variations we mentioned before. If you want to know more about the handstand push-up, just check our handstand push-up tutorial. Now we move on to the explosive push-up, and here we got a lot of different variations. Don't be confused, they all have the same goal and benefit, which is to push yourself up as explosive as possible. The clapping push-up is one of the most popular ones, but for this video we chose the hand release push-up. The reason for that is that you can learn this exercise step by step, and in terms of explosive strength it makes no difference. All explosive movements have one thing in common. You hold your muscles under tension in the bottom position and try to push up as quick as possible. The more explosive you are, the higher you will push yourself up in the air. To start with explosive push-up training, we suggest you to be able to do at least 20 clean standard push-ups. When you try this variation for the first time, you can start with a minimal hand release and push yourself higher and higher when you progress. Always take care that you hold your body under tension when you come back to the ground again. Avoid smashing into your joints and aim for full control. When it comes to a good mix between core engagement, coordination, hip mobility and also upper body strength, we suggest you the gecko push-up. Here you don't stay at the same place but move forward while doing the push-ups. The tricky part of this variation is to combine strength and coordination. When you push yourself up from the ground, you bring one hand and the opposite leg forward. Always do it with the opposite arm and leg. So right arm with left leg and left arm with right leg. Now it's time to move on to the archer and unilateral movements. When you do the archer push-up, you leave one arm straight and bend the other one. The focus lays on the bent arm, because you can't produce that much strength with the straight arm due to the longer lever. It's possible to switch sides after each rep or do one complete set on one side and then change after that. If you can't do the archer push-up yet, you can also decrease the lever a bit by bending the straight arm. The more you bend it, the easier it gets. But the goal should still be to do it with a completely extended arm. To make this variation even harder, you could do one-arm push-ups. These ones are really hard if you do them controlled and with the correct execution. If you want to know more about this variation, check out our one-arm push-up tutorial. You can find the link in the description. Another way to make the standard push-up more challenging is to do weighted push-ups. A weight vest is the best option for that, because the weight is evenly spread over your complete upper body. We suggest you to do the weighted push-ups on parallettes, because the weight vest will not allow you to do the push-ups with full range of motion on the ground. The last variation is totally different from all others we showed you until now. The back bridge push-up. In contrast to the other variations, you push yourself up while laying on the ground with your back. This will emphasize the muscles on the backside of your body, like your hamstrings, glutes, erector spinae, traps, but also your shoulders and triceps. If you want to learn this exercise, just take a look in the description. We'll link you our back bridge tutorial there. Now you know the most important push-up variations out there, each with a different focus. Integrate them into your workout and you will see results. Our workout programs use a great variety of those push-up variations and will help you to get stronger and build an evenly trained athletic body.